Oh, kia ora whānau and Mauri ora. We're coming to you today from Hamilton. Really stoked to be here with a couple of old friends, Nephi and Barbara. And they've done the program and they've done amazing. And so first off, we're going to have a chat with them about their journey. But probably just first off, Nephi, Barbs, if you guys want to introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Yep, you go first.
Mother of 5. I don't know what else to say. Work full time. We started this journey in September. Yeah.
Oh.
And well, Nephi and I also been married 24 years, and probably in those years we've been probably overweight for about half of those years.
Too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So Nephi, mates with Trev and Danielle since way back. Been on a weight loss journey with Trev back in the day too. Yeah, good times. Good times back then. Just working hard. Father of 5. Yeah, so.
Awesome. So busy whānau, both mum and dad working, lots of busyness with 5 kids, big whānau, lots going on in life. And like you say, Barbs, a lot of their time carrying some weight. And so maybe just take us back to September and tell us a little bit about, what was life like for you then, and what sort of, health issues or health problems you guys had, and what sort of led you to kicking off the program.
Well, I suppose back 1st of September last year, that's when we really kicked into it. But just going before then, probably July, August, just really tired all the time, and it had been like that for quite a while. Obviously we'd been too heavy for too long, well I had anyway, and got the call up from a friend saying that he'd lost all this weight and maybe might be interested, and really I suppose we actually needed a change, Bub?
Yeah. Well, I'm 47, and last year I probably was on a concoction of different tablets to stabilise blood pressure, and I was thinking I'm too young to be having this kind of health issues. We have the youngest is 6, and I realised that in order to give him just as much of a good quality in life, I need to start taking care of myself, and I didn't feel like spending the rest of my life popping pills, moaning, groaning, wheezing and coughing, and feeling just a big pile of bleh.
Yeah, I've got quite a busy job, and man, I was putting it all out there at work and just had nothing left in the tank after a hard day's work, and who misses out? Barb and the kids. So I thought, well, we've got to change this, and just thought that carrying 40-50 kgs extra is just just weighing us down pretty much. So thought that the time was right, and we kicked into what we dubbed for ourselves anyway, our spring body clean, which was basically September, October and November to make a change. So that's pretty much how we looked at it.
And so I've been friends with Nephi and Barbs for many years. And Nephi's right, he's seen me as a young guy, really big and really overweight, and drove me to lose a lot of weight so I could get married and impress Danielle. But that's a 20-year-old story, and we won't go back there. But you're right. And so one of the things with Nephi and Barbs, they've always been intellectuals, and they give a lot of mental effort and thought into things that they do. And probably just talk to us a little bit about the planning you guys put in before you started, because you didn't just go, yep, sign up, do it, and let's go. The fact that you've got a name for the program, your journey, the spring cleanup, shows that you did some thinking. So what sort of teamwork did you put into that planning, or work did you do there?
I think one of the things was we knew each other's weaknesses and strengths, so we used that. So So, for example, I'm not a morning person. It's very hard to get me up in the morning, and knowing that the program required some commitment to the morning preparation, that's where Nephi came into it, because his strengths were that he was a morning person, and so he took care of that part for me, and then I took care of the afternoon parts. But together on the weekends, we made sure we prepped for the week. So that's the thought we put behind it, because we actually sat down and we didn't just do a brief read over the program. We actually read over it quite a few times. We didn't just leave any page unturned. If we had any questions, referred back to the questionnaire that they had provided, and if we had further questions, we could easily get in touch with Danielle or Trevor with anything. But we went in with a plan, and one of the plans was prepare, and it allowed each other to help each other by Nephi's ability to do things for me in the morning and my ability to help at night. And then the program evolved. We didn't stick to a concrete plan. We allowed flexibility, we allowed mistakes, we allowed the hungry moments to come in, we allowed for venting, we allowed for the weaknesses,
tears.
We allowed tears. Oh, yeah. Lots
absolutely.
and tears.
Consoling.
Yeah, you know, but yeah.
But
So
yeah,
that's-
always sort of like building each other up.
Yeah, and I think that's probably one of the really important things to consider if you're thinking about doing the program and you can have a support, particularly in-house. A lot better for it. Do you think if you did it on your own, knowing each other's individual personalities, you would have survived if it was just Barbara or if it was just Nephi? Do you reckon you could have achieved what you've done?
Oh no way.
No.
Yeah, it's absolutely a partnership on this one for us anyway. That was the key to our success. And one of the other things that we included in was we wanted to do the plan, but we also wanted to have like a goal to work towards outside of just weight loss. So one of the things we decided that we were going to do is we were going to do a 10K walk. So we built that into our sort of 3-month journey. And Barbs was, real onto it. She was sussing out all these different things. Well, we could do this one. I said, oh, no, don't do that one. But we ended up finding something. And then we were able to build in like a debrief time. So every night in preparation for, our 10K walk, we were able to just go for a walk around the park, just us, be able to talk about how things had gone for the day, what we were going to suss out for the next day or for the rest of the week, as well as just talking about the family and all that sort of stuff. So having an opportunity to debrief together about what was challenging or what we thought was successful or what we needed to focus on for the next day was actually quite helpful.
Awesome. Because you talked, Barb, about when you first started, you guys couldn't even walk around the house almost without huffing and puffing, right?
No, it was like you go to work, you come home, sit in the car, take a deep breath. How quickly can I do dinner in a short space of time? And get up there and you choose really bad food choices because all you're thinking about is how quickly can I shove this food down these kids' throats so I can now sit on the couch and go bleh.
Yeah, and it was often it would be, oh, Nephi, can you pick something up on the way home? So the amount of takeaways, this is pre-September last year, was at least a couple of times a week.
At least.
And my breakfast was hitting the bakery and getting a pie and some chips and all that sort of stuff. Making some changes, definitely has helped, and can see that now.